All right, ladies, let me ask you a question, and I want you to be really, really honest with me. Have you ever stood in front of your closet and it is packed? I mean, clothes are literally spilling out. You can barely even shut the door, and you let out that deep sigh. And you say the 5 words every woman on earth knows. I have nothing to wear. It is the worst feeling, right? It's this total paradox that drives us all crazy. Okay, so then you finally throw something on, you go out to grab a coffee, and you see her. You know the woman I'm talking about. She's probably around our age, maybe a little older. She is not dripping in designer logos. She's not wearing some crazy, over-the-top trend she saw on TikTok. She's just wearing a simple sweater and a great pair of jeans. But she looks expensive. She looks polished. She looks so effortlessly and insanely put together. And you're standing there thinking, what is her secret? How does she do it? Well, after years in the fashion industry, I'm here to tell you her secret. And I promise you, it has absolutely nothing to do with the price tag on her clothes. The biggest lie we have ever been sold is that you have to be rich to look chic. That elegance equals expensive. That lie is the reason our closets are overflowing with things that make us feel meh, and why we still have that frustrating feeling of having nothing to wear. That truly expensive look, it isn't bought. It is built. It's built with smart choices. It's built with a fit that is perfect for your body. It's built with beautiful fabrics that feel incredible against your skin. And most importantly, it's built with the unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you look amazing. And that is exactly what this video is all about. We are not just going to scroll through another boring list of 12 items you should buy. No, we are going to decode the entire system. I am going to teach you the 5 core principles that truly stylish women live by. We're going to start by building the architectural foundation for your entire wardrobe. And we're going to finish by learning how to add your own unique, personal signature to every single look. I'm going to show you how to take the simple, classic pieces you might already own and make them look absolutely extraordinary. So, are you ready to stop feeling frustrated in front of your closet and finally unlock the secret to looking effortlessly expensive? Let's get started. All right, ladies, let's dive right into the most important, the absolute foundation of building that expensive-looking wardrobe. My point today is incredibly simple, but it is everything. The sharpness of your silhouette, the structure of your clothes, is the first and most critical step to looking polished, powerful, and chic. This is the framework that holds your entire look together. So before we even think about color or patterns, we have to build a strong frame. And the first cornerstone of that frame? A perfectly tailored blazer. Now don't you dare tell me blazers are just for the office, or that they're stuffy. I want you to think of a great blazer as your modern-day suit of armor. I'm serious, because when you slip on a blazer that fits you like a glove, it's a total game changer. The magic is in the shoulders. They should be crisp, creating a clean line that makes you look strong and confident, even if you're feeling anything but. And that subtle nip-in at the waist? That little bit of tailoring creates a beautiful curve, giving your body an incredible shape. Haven't you ever noticed that? The moment you put on a jacket that truly fits, you automatically stand up a little taller, don't you? I remember walking into the interview for my first big promotion, years ago. I was a bundle of nerves, feeling like a kid playing dress-up. But the second I slipped on this simple, navy blazer that I'd saved up for and had tailored, bam, my posture changed. I took a deep breath. I felt capable. And listen, this isn't just a feeling. There's actual science to back this up. A 2015 study showed that people wearing more formal, structured clothing actually performed better on cognitive tasks. See, it literally makes you sharper. Okay, cornerstone number 2, the perfect partner to that blazer, a pair of tailored trousers. Now let's be real. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror in your comfy leggings and just felt a little messy? Now, imagine swapping those for a pair of beautifully cut trousers. The difference is night and day, ladies. That sharp crease running down the front, that's not just a fold in the fabric. That is a power line. It visually elongates your legs, making you look taller, leaner, and more professional in an instant. The hem should just graze the top of your shoe, creating this seamless, elegant line from your waist to the floor. For years, I thought trousers were boring. Boy, was I wrong? The right pair doesn't just make you look good. It makes you feel like you can conquer the world. And finally, to complete this power trio, let's talk about a structured handbag. Why structured? Think about it. You've put on your sharp blazer, your killer trousers, and then you grab a shapeless, floppy tote bag where everything is lost inside. You've just completely sabotaged your look. A bag with clean lines and a solid shape doesn't just hold your things. It telegraphs to the world that you are organized, that you are in control, that you mean business. Even the world's top fashion editors say a sloppy bag can signal a sloppy mindset. And I have to say, I agree. Your handbag is like your mobile headquarters. So I want you to ask yourself, what is your current bag saying about you? Be honest. So there you have it. The blazer, the trousers, and the structured bag. This is your foundational trio, your architectural blueprint for style. But a blueprint is just the outline, isn't it? Now we get to add the color, the feeling, the life. Which brings us directly to our second pillar, the elegant palette. All right, so we've built that strong architectural frame we talked about. Now for the fun part, it's time to paint the canvas. Welcome to part 2, the elegant palette, where we master the power of simplicity and versatility. Here's my philosophy on this. The most classic pieces, in high-quality fabrics and neutral colors, are the true workhorses of your wardrobe. They are the perfect blank slate, giving you endless freedom to create any look you want, while always looking chic. And the first, most essential piece on this canvas is the classic white button-up shirt. Don't you agree? There is just something so powerful about a crisp, perfectly tailored white shirt. It's the definition of clean, timeless elegance. The legendary Coco Chanel said it best, simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance. And nothing proves her point better than the white shirt. But what I truly love is its secret identity as a style chameleon. Let me give you an example. Just last week, I wore my favorite silk one to a board meeting with a pair of sharp trousers, looking totally buttoned up and professional. Then on Saturday, I unbuttoned the top 2 buttons, rolled up the sleeves, and threw it on over a little slip dress for brunch with my girlfriends. Same shirt, totally different vibe. That's what I call a smart investment. So what's your go-to white shirt? I want to know in the comments. Is it crisp cotton, breezy linen, or luxurious silk? Okay, the second piece in our elegant palette, a great pair of dark wash denim jeans. I know some of us over 50 can be a little hesitant about jeans, worrying they're too casual or won't be flattering. The secret, ladies, is all in the wash and the fit. A deep indigo or black wash has this magical, optical illusion effect. It creates one long, unbroken line from your hip to your ankle that makes your legs look a mile long and instantly slims your silhouette. Now compare that to a pair of light wash, distressed jeans. All those rips and faded spots just draw the eye to your thighs and hips, which might not be the goal, right? Trust me, I went through my ripped jeans phase. I thought I was so cool. But looking back at photos, I just looked messy. The day I finally invested in a great pair of high-waisted, dark indigo jeans, it was a revelation. It was like an instant upgrade to my entire casual wardrobe. In fact, in a poll of top celebrity stylists, over 90% agreed that a pair of well-fitting dark wash jeans is the single most versatile item a modern woman can own. When was the last time you bought a pair of jeans that made you feel truly amazing? And now for the final and most luxurious piece of our palette, the cashmere sweater. This, my friends, is the essence of what we call quiet luxury. Cashmere isn't about flashy logos or sparkling sequins that scream, "Look at me." Its luxury is something that you feel. It's that incredibly soft, weightless warmth against your skin. It's the beautiful, subtle drape of a fabric. I have this camel-colored cashmere turtleneck I bought almost a decade ago on a trip to New York. And let me tell you, it's still the first thing I reach for on a chilly morning, or on a day when I just need a little extra comfort. Putting it on feels like getting a warm hug. It's an investment in your own comfort, your own well-being. Don't you think investing in something that makes you feel incredible is one of the best forms of self-care? So there we have it, the crisp white shirt, the flattering dark jeans, and the luxurious cashmere. You have your canvas, you have your elegant, foundational colors and textures, but a masterpiece, a truly stunning look, needs more than just a canvas. It needs depth, it needs dimension, it needs layers that tell a story, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about next, as we explore the sophisticated layer. Alright, so we've built our strong architectural frame. We've painted it with our beautiful, elegant color palette. But let's be honest, an outfit with just a top and a bottom can sometimes feel incomplete, right? like something is missing. That's why we're diving into part 3, the sophisticated layer. Here's the secret that professional stylists live by. It's called the third piece rule. It means adding that one extra element, that third layer, that pulls everything together and instantly elevates your look from nice to wow. And the first, most iconic third piece on our list is the classic trench coat. This isn't just a jacket, ladies. This is a piece of fashion history. It was literally invented over a century ago for British military officers, so you know it's built to be practical, durable, and to command respect. There's a reason it's the star of so many iconic movie scenes, worn by legends from Audrey Hepburn to Meryl Streep. It's pure, effortless, movie star glamour in a single garment. I can't tell you how many times a trench coat has been my saving grace. I was flying to a conference in Chicago once, and the weather was, well, classic Chicago, completely unpredictable. I was wearing just a simple sweater and pants underneath, but the second I threw on my classic beige trench coat and cinched the belt, I looked and felt completely put together, ready for anything. It was my rain jacket, my warm layer, and my power statement, all in one. Now here's a little pro tip. Never actually buckle the belt. Ever. Just tie it in a casual, effortless knot off to the side. It's that tiny detail that looks so incredibly chic. Do you own a trench coat? Drop your favorite color in the comments below. Are you a classic beige, a sophisticated black, or a cool navy? Okay, our second sophisticated layer is smaller, but it packs a serious style punch. Let's talk about the silk scarf. I want you to stop thinking of a scarf as just something to keep your neck warm. Think of it as wearable art. Think of it as the ultimate chameleon accessory. The legendary designer Christian Dior once said, "A little touch of color is enough to change your whole appearance." And a beautiful silk scarf is the easiest, most elegant way to add that perfect touch of color. My grandmother gave me this gorgeous vintage silk scarf with a classic blue and gold print. Some days, my outfit is just a simple black sweater and black pants, which can be a little boring. But then I'll tie that scarf around my neck, and bam, the whole outfit comes to life. It's not just an accessory. It carries a story. It makes my simple outfit feel special and deeply personal. And don't just tie it around your neck. Tie it onto the handle of your handbag for an instant pop of color. It makes any bag look more expensive. Or having a bad hair day. Use it as a chic headband or tie it around your ponytail. Effortless. How do you style your scarves? I'm always looking for new ideas, so share your best tips with everyone. So, we have our essential layering pieces. The trench coat for that polished, pulled-together structure. The silk scarf for that little punch of personality and life. Our look is almost complete. We have the frame, the canvas, and the depth. But to make it absolutely flawless from head to toe, we can't forget the final details. We need the punctuation marks that complete the entire statement. And that brings us to our next part, the perfect finishing touches. Alright, we are so close to the finish line on this style journey. We've built the frame, we've painted the canvas, and we've added those beautiful, sophisticated layers. But a great outfit is like a great book. It needs a perfect ending. It needs the punctuation marks that complete the thought. That's what part 4 is all about, the perfect finishing touches. Here's the deal. True elegance and polish are always revealed in the details. Specifically, the details at the very top and very bottom of your look, your shoes and your sunglasses. Let's start from the ground up, with the first game-changing detail, a pair of neutral flats or loafers. I want to talk about the difference between comfy chic and comfy sloppy. It's so easy to reach for old sneakers or flimsy sandals when we want to be comfortable, but that can instantly downgrade your entire outfit. Comfy chic is intentional. It's choosing a shoe that feels amazing but looks polished and expensive. The legendary fashion editor Diana Vreeland used to say, "The eye has to travel." And trust me, people's eyes always travel down to your shoes. It's the last thing they see, and it leaves the final impression. I have those days where I'm running a million errands. A meeting in the morning, grabbing groceries, then an appointment across town. High heels? Not a chance. But when I'm in my sleek, black leather loafers, I look and feel polished and in control the entire day. They are my secret weapon for looking put together, even when I'm running around like a crazy person. Here's an investment tip. Always opt for real leather when you can. A slightly pointed toe will also make your legs look longer. It might cost a little more upfront, but it molds to your foot, it breathes, and it looks 1,000 times more expensive. So, what's your go-to comfy but chic shoe? Are you a loafer girl? A ballet flat fan? Let me know. Okay, now for the finishing touch at the top, a pair of classic sunglasses. Listen to me. Sunglasses are not just for the sun. They are an instant glamour tool, a confidence booster, a little bit of a shield. Think of Jackie Kennedy Onassis. Her oversized sunglasses weren't just an accessory. They were part of her mystique. They created an aura of untouchable elegance. Honestly, some mornings I just do not feel like putting on a full face of makeup. Or maybe I was up too late the night before. That's when my classic black sunglasses are my best friend. I put them on, and instantly, I look mysterious and chic, not tired. It's the ultimate confidence hack. 100% of stylists will tell you that the fastest, easiest way to upgrade any simple outfit is to add a great pair of sunglasses. It immediately makes your look feel intentional and cool. What's your signature sunglasses style? Cat eye, aviators, oversized? Tell me in the comments. So, we have the chic shoes grounding our look, and the cool sunglasses framing our face. The outfit is polished. It's complete. It checks all the boxes of great style. But there's one final, crucial step. How do we make it truly ours? How do we inject our own unique personality into this classic formula? That's when it's time to add your personal signature. And that's exactly what we're talking about in our final part. All right, and now for the final, and honestly, my favorite part of this whole style system. Part 5, the personal signature, where we learn the art of the perfect, subtle statement. So, we built a nearly perfect outfit, right? It's polished, it's elegant, it has depth. But think of it this way. It's like a beautifully written letter that hasn't been signed. It's missing the author's personal mark. My entire point here is this. Once you have that solid foundation, your true style shines through when you make it your own. And accessories, they are your signature. Let's talk about your first personal signature. Statement jewelry. The golden rule, the one I want you to write down, is this: less is always more. The icon of chic, Coco Chanel, gave the most brilliant advice ever. Before you leave the house, look in the mirror and take one thing off. Why is this so genius? Because wearing too much jewelry at once creates visual chaos. It actually makes everything look cheaper. Instead, the chicest thing you can do is choose one hero piece and let it have its moment. I have this incredibly stylish friend who's an artist. She never wears a lot of jewelry, but she always has one amazing piece on. One day, it's a pair of bold, sculptural silver earrings. The next, it's a single, massive raw crystal on a simple leather cord. That one piece tells you everything you need to know about her vibe. She's creative, confident, and unapologetically herself. It's her nonverbal introduction. So the formula is simple. Wearing a V-neck top? Let a great necklace be the star. Wearing your hair up with a simple crew neck? That's the perfect time for a fantastic pair of statement earrings to shine. Just let one piece be the hero. So what's your hero piece of jewelry? The one thing that makes you feel most like yourself? I'd love to hear. And for our second and final personal signature, the often underestimated belt. Please stop thinking of a belt as just something to hold your pants up. A belt is a magic wand for your waistline. It is a body sculpting tool. It can create a waist where there isn't one. It can redefine your proportions and make your legs look longer. And it adds that final, polished detail that says, I am put together. The brilliant designer Michael Kors, who is the king of polished style, says a belt can completely change the proportion of an outfit. He's absolutely right. I have this one simple linen shift dress. It's super comfortable, but let's be honest, it can look a little bit like a sack. But the moment I add a simple, slim leather belt at my natural waist, bam, suddenly I have a shape. The dress looks intentional and chic. Same dress, two completely different outcomes, all thanks to that one simple accessory. A quick rule of thumb: delicate fabrics work best with thinner belts. Heavier fabrics like knits or coats can handle a wider belt to balance the look. Are you a belt person? Or is this the one accessory you always forget about? Be honest. So there you have it, the whole journey. From building your structure, to painting your canvas, adding your layers, putting on the finishing touches, and finally, signing it with your personal signature. But I want to leave you with one final thought. At the end of the day, all of these 12 items, all of these rules, they're just tools. The most expensive, most powerful, most stunning thing you can ever wear is your own confidence. Wear what makes you feel incredible. Walk into every room like you own it. Because when you do that, your style will be truly priceless. And there you have it, the entire journey, the 5 key pillars to building a truly expensive-looking style. We started by building our architectural foundation. Then we painted it with our elegant palette. We added depth with a sophisticated layer, put on the perfect finishing touches, and finally, we signed it with our own personal signature. But listen, if you only remember one thing from this entire video, I want it to be this. True killer style does not come from owning these 12 items. It comes from mastering the principles behind them. It's the mindset shift from chasing trends to investing in quality. It's the shift from caring about the brand name on the label to caring about the perfect fit on your body. And most importantly, it's the shift from trying to be someone else to finally understanding and dressing the incredible woman you are right now. So please, don't feel overwhelmed, and do not go out and buy a whole new wardrobe tomorrow. Absolutely not. Here's your homework. Just start with one. Pick one principle that really resonated with you today. Or pick one favorite item that's already in your closet, and just try styling it with these new ideas in mind. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember that your clothes are just tools. They are the armor you choose to wear to show the world the powerful woman inside. And the most expensive, most stunning, most jaw-dropping accessory you will ever own is your confidence. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Everything we learned here was about the powerful things you should be doing to build your personal style. But to really make it all stick, you also need to know what to avoid. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. The thing that separates women who look chic and modern from those who can accidentally look dated. If you are truly serious about looking confident, youthful, and chic every single day, then my next video on the mistakes to avoid, called Don't Dress Like This After 50. Learn from V. Beckham to look young and chic. Healthy aging tips is something you absolutely cannot afford to miss. I'll see you over there.